I believe that we are witnessing a civilization in death throes. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that He brings life to the earth after its death. Something has to fill the nihilistic void, because nihilism is ultimately a spiritual crisis. It's my contention that Islam is that thing that can fill that void and transform not only these people, but the Muslims themselves.
While the brothers get ready, I will read a written questions I received addressed to Brother Hamza Yusuf. It says, "You gave wonderful khutbah, but you did not prescribe the medicine to the sick. Instead, you scolded the sick and called it virulent Kufr. You also presented yourself and the Muslim in America as a threat, rather than loving, caring saviors of our beloved country."
I believe it is virulent Kufr. I think it's spreading all over the world. I think when we have American television in Mecca and Medina, and people in those holy places watching LA Law, I think we're in serious trouble. And as far as a threat goes, absolutely, I believe that we are a threat. I do believe that. If Islam is not a threat, something's wrong with your Islam. And if you don't believe that, read the Quran, because everywhere the Anbiya went, they were persecuted. Why? Because it threatens the existing social structure. And then the last thing, loving, caring saviors of our beloved country, America. Well, I'm from America, and I'm sorry, it's not beloved as far as I'm concerned. I think this is one of the most treacherous countries that ever existed. I'm going to be honest with you. I think what this country did in Iraq, what this country did in South America, what this country did to the Native Americans, what this country did to the African Americans, what this country, I mean, my land, what is that, America, my land of tis of thee, or whatever. I don't believe that stuff. That's why I became Muslim. And if you want to tell me that's not Islam, well, I'm sorry, I studied Islam. I spent a lot of time studying Islam. And I don't believe that. I don't buy that. I don't buy beloved America. This is a very sick country. It's a very diseased country. And unfortunately, the Muslims now are suffering from the sicknesses in this country, you see. And I believe that Muslim children should have a deep foundation in the book and the sunnah. University in this country is indoctrination. That is what it is. It is higher indoctrination. If you go into that indoctrination process without having the worldview of Islam, you will come out thinking like a kafir. Whether or not you're praying 5 times a day, you will be thinking the way the kuffar think, because it's their methodology and you're in their arena. And we see the results that their educational system has produced. But there are things you can do. One of the most rewarding experiences I've had is going to the prisons and meeting Muslims who, like the Persian poet said, went to bed worms and woke up the whole vineyard. So if there's prisons in your area, go to the prisoners.